Hey everybody, this is about a line I said, which is this is where your job really begins. This is where your career really begins. I said it in a conversation with a participant on a course, and another person said, "What does that really mean? What's that all about?" And I think it's so interesting through a conversation about what we are and what reality is. It starts to become clear all the areas in our lives which actually have got nothing to do with really with the other person or with the subject of the meeting or with the um, topic of conversation or with the job um, or the circumstance or situation. Our interaction has got literally nothing to do with any of that, and it is entirely about securing me. And it's huge, this. It's really huge because in the conversation that I was having with that participant, we were talking about how, or she was explaining to me how much stress there was in work, how fearful she was of criticism or being called out or getting something wrong because of it would trigger such enormous stress and anxiety in her. It felt like life and death. And and there was this increasing awareness of how every meeting that she went to, every project she was involved in, every conversation with bosses and colleagues was really about her and about what they thought, what she thought they thought of her, about her making sure that she had the right amount of the right type of attention, how praise or compliments would give her a boost that would make her feel valid and valuable, and how any sort of criticism or indifference or unfavorable comparison to others was really like a sort of earthquake going off underneath her sense of being, really disrupting everything. And I think for if we're honest with ourselves, there will be so many areas in our life where this is going on. And it starts to become clear that these areas in our life are not about the thing, they're not about the job, they're not about the other person. They are about an attempt to secure an idea of me. And so our experience within these areas is incredibly vulnerable because any experience coming in has to be the right experience for my survival. And so no wonder we're stressed at work, no wonder relationships are problematic because we're continually on high alert, we're ultra vigilant. We're like sentry guards to make sure that nothing comes in that is going to destabilize my sense of being. And while that's the case, while that's going on, our jobs are not our jobs, our relationships are not our relationships, our career is not our career, our involvement with money or creativity or writing is not about that. It can't be. It's about survival. It's about my identity because it looks like, absolutely looks like what I am is separate from all of this. I am the doer, I am the chooser, and I have to get everything right so that I survive. My sense of being is secure. And so instead of all our attention, all our expertise, all our resources, all our experience, all our knowledge going directly into the work, or instead of all our care, our compassion, our attention, our understanding going directly to the person, it's being diverted via a loop of what does this say about me? Is this securing me? Is this risking emotions and triggers that will disrupt the sense of me? And so there's like a brick wall, or a mirror, really. There's a mirror between me and the thing, or me and the person, in which all I'm seeing is me. me everywhere. And I have to, because the whole system is so vulnerable. It's operating from such a confusion, such an instability. It's trying to secure something, the identity, that can never be secured. It's trying to find wholeness through the idea of ourselves as separate, and it cannot ever do that. And so this is vicious circles all over the place, because the more stressed we get, the more vulnerable we feel, the more we're trying to stabilize ourselves, the more isolated we are from actual reality, and it just goes on and on and on. And so this conversation says that attempt to secure ourselves within a relationship, within a job, is completely unfulfillable. It's a vicious circle of insecurity. And as that starts to become clear, then there is an understanding of what suffering is really saying. Suffering is saying, get sane here. See what is trying to be achieved that can never be achieved. See how it's creating a buffer between attention and the work, and just use suffering to bring the whole system into reality. And so now work, instead of being about securing an identity that can never be secured, is just about the work. Oh my God, it's freedom then. That's what we're craving. That seamless connection between all of our expertise and our talents, our capabilities, our knowledge, and the outlet and the creation and the place in which that can be set free. That's flow, really. That's a space of just gorgeous creativity and expertise and focus and all the whole subconscious universe of what's known, what could be brought into this project or this conversation, this meeting, this client is available. And it's just a wonderful, natural, sane, realistic, unconfused space of being, space of productivity that is really, it's like animalistic. It's what the mind body system is built for. It's just a system now operating in reality, open to feedback, open to criticism, even open to really harsh words coming in, because that might upgrade the level of capability here. That might lead to an even more spectacular project or creation or output. So that's why careers begin from this understanding. Relationships begin because now we're actually about the other person. We're not about just that mirror back securing me. Everything begins here. We're like newborns in a way, but newborn with everything, all that's so useful that we've done already is available now to be channeled into this question or this project, this relationship. So it starts here, really, like it now it's just about the job. And that's there's nothing better than that, really. Yeah. So much love. Bye.